Welcome to Musty Millennials. Today, we're going to chat about a staple of our youth, something that will probably be extinct in the next decade or so, malls. What was better than walking in through the food court, bumping into some friends, flipping through the CDs and posters at Sam Goody, and usually not buying anything, fiddling with the cool gadgets at Brookstone's, laughing at the dirty sex joke-related items at Spencer Gifts, and then finishing the night off with an Orange Julius or Auntie Anne's pretzel. Speaking of warm, salty treats, let's send it over to our hosts. Here they are, Gina and Kyle.
I like that.
The temperature did that for me.
The warm. Are we warm? I would never describe us as warm. Maybe not me. You might
I was about to
warm.
say, I might be warm.
Kyle
I'm
can
served
be warm.
up cold.
Kyle can be warm.
Yeah.
Yes. I
When
think
she
that's the
tries.
most accurate statement.
I forgot about Brookstone. I'm so happy you brought that up. I used to go in there, sit in the chair.
The massage chair
do
was
like
the thing.
yeah, like the thing on your
Yeah.
head, which is like so not sanitary.
Also,
actually.
I'm Kyle.
I'm Gina.
Brandon.
I'm so mad.
I know.
Oh, wait. We actually have two
Oh.
pants pissers here today.
Oh, me and Henry. Although judging by the last 30 minutes, he's leaning more to being a pants shitter because all he's doing
Yeah.
is
Apologize to our
loudly
audience if
pooping.
you hear massive farts. It's not the three adults, probably.
Well, it could be.
Could be.
Yeah.
Depends
high
on the
probability.
day. Although, and to that point, when Henry just let off a crazy fart, Kyle looked at me dead in the eye and said, "Which one of your bodies was that?" So yeah, we're getting into malls today. I'm excited.
Yes, I loved them all. I mean, who didn't?
I went recently. I think I said this on the last podcast.
You did.
And very different experience, which I can tell you about once we get into it. But it was not the same. Let's just put it lightly.
Yeah,
Not
I haven't
the
been
same.
back in so long, but the experience feels so much different.
But there's just like something about the mall that like will be, I think, like Blockbuster and all these other things where we're going to talk about the experience more than just like what we got.
And your childhood mall. Like when I drive back to my childhood mall, it's
you
like,
get, like-
the smell. I feel the same excitement. Like we're about to do something, then I go and have to get something dumb. Like I'm running an errand, but the emotional connection to it is very different.
Totally agree. Should we do feel old before we get into the mall?
I think we should.
Okay, well, I'm going to go first since it's your day.
Okay.
I've been watching a lot of Love Island, which is basically just sex on the beach.
Right.
So anyway, so I was watching Love Island, which is essentially a bunch of 20-year-olds with a ton of filler that look 50. They look horrible. But what is not horrible are their bodies. And so I'm watching them and I'm like, wow, these women, I guess, girls, women, whatever they are really fit, But then I realized the reason why I'm like so drawn to their bodies is because they're all wearing thongs, which is
What?
like thong bikinis.
Right. No, I understand. I didn't think
Is
you were
that a
talking about
surprise
flip-flops.
to you?
Yeah.
Okay, smart ass. I guess my point was
They're all wearing flip-flops.
I guess my point was there was a time in which people were experimenting with the thong bikini, like people were doing it, but it wasn't like the norm. And I just found myself watching, and it's like there is only a thong bikini.
Just like
only.
staring at butts.
Like so many butts, great butts, but butts nonetheless. And I'm just like, I was like an old lady in my head. I'm like, this is disgusting. Like they need to cover up. So anyway, I was like commenting in my head, and I was like, oh my God, I am the grandma.
I'm
on
the
the
old
beach.
lady who's like, why are you watching
cover
this?
Up.
I never thought you'd be that old.
I know.
Scandalous outfits are going to start bugging you.
Big time.
Like
I
when
couldn't stop
Charlotte
thinking
comes
about
down
it.
with a belly
No,
shirt, you're going to
so
be like, get back upstairs.
It's actually funny you say that. Another thing that made me feel old, which I'll just throw in, even though I should probably keep it for
a bonus for all of us.
is someone posted that I follow on Facebook, their daughter on her first day of school, but she's in college. No, sorry, high school. And she was wearing a belly shirt to school. And I was like, excuse me, ma'am.
No.
Her belly button was out at high
I used
school.
to try and wear a belly shirt to school.
To high school?
Well, yeah, but
You
my
skank?
no, well, not like a belly shirt, but one that would like show your midriff because I was in the early
No,
2000s.
this was full belly button.
So inappropriate. But my dad wouldn't let me out of the house like that. So me and Allie would wear sweatshirts. My dad was, wise to our game. So he'd be like, take off the sweatshirt. And then he made us do this thing where you had to put your hands in the air. And if it came
God.
up too high, you had to go change.
That's so
and
smart.
so we would like put up our arms with like our elbows down.
Right,
So
and
that
it's
it
like,
wouldn't go
we
too high.
see you.
My dad's like, can you just change your shirt, please?
So are we going to let Charlotte out of the house with skin
Well,
showing?
I was just going to say, she wore a long sleeve t-shirt on like Tuesday or Wednesday, and she came down, we're getting breakfast, all that stuff. And as like we're getting her shoes on to go out, I noticed that it was like
It was a little cropped. I saw
It was
that.
a little cropped.
I didn't want to say anything because you were being like super dad and like getting her ready. So not only was it cropped, it didn't match. So you sent her with a mismatched slutty outfit for day 2 of school. Nice. Good job. Good job, Dad.
Of first grade. Yeah.
Something to
does
noodle
shift
on.
in you when all of a sudden you're like, that's inappropriate.
Yeah. And you're like the old lady.
And you don't know, it's like that thing where you don't know it's the last time you think this is cool until it is the last time. You know, like thinking back on it, when did that change? And all of a sudden I was like, oh, these kids shouldn't be wearing this.
That is exactly what I was trying to communicate about the thong bikini. Okay. It was like, suddenly we're in a place where that is the norm.
And that's what I'm thinking about. Ordinarily, I would just be like, oh, these chicks are hot. I probably,
like, oh, they're taking a little risk here. No, this is the norm.
Or they look slamming and like move on.
They still did. But I still had the reaction.
But that's where your thought process would stop. It wouldn't go to cover up your cheeks, ma'am.
You have perfectly summarized how I feel.
Good. I'm glad.
Thank you.
So for me?
Yeah, what do you got?
I went to yoga the other day. At the end of class, this chick, the teacher, who was like a little rude, she was like, feel free to put your hands like underneath your lower back and like push your legs into the air.
Excuse me?
Like, you know, when you're laying down and you put your arms like on your elbows underneath your hips and push them into the air.
That's
and then
what you used to do as a kid, like in bed.
That's what I'm saying. So all of a sudden I'm thinking there and she's saying like, feel free to do this stretch. I was like, this is like.
Feel free. We learned this when we were 6.
We used to do it when we were like on the floor watching TV and, you know, like how high can you get up? Can your feet touch behind you?
I was going to say, you do it against the wall.
Yes. I was like, this isn't a yoga move, ma'am.
Yeah.
This is just.
Okay, what kind of poser is teaching you your yoga class?
That's true. Maybe I should ask harder questions, but I just burst out laughing and I was like, I'm not going to do that.
No, because you haven't done it since
I have not done that since 1996 and I refuse to do it again.
Oh my God,
we used to like
hysterical.
lay and like do it competitively almost.
We did it in a way that was like, how long can you do it? How high can you go? How far back
can you flip
from the
your
wall?
legs over?
Yes, and sometimes you did flip all the way over.
Yeah, sometimes
and then
you did.
Came out the other side.
Exactly, but those were the real acrobats, you know.
That's hysterical. I've never thought about that or done that
move. That's what it just popped in my head. I was like, "Whoa, this takes me transported me somewhere else."
Brandon, did you do that? Do you even know what we're talking about?
No.
Were you even listening, producer?
No.
I feel like you're just like not even present.
I kind of zoned out on that one.
Okay, cool.
Sick,
cool.
bro.
What made you
that
feel
makes
old?
me feel good.
Come back in.
Well, I really don't have anything groundbreaking, but just this topic itself, I went down just this whole like memory, like I unlocked a memory bank thinking about the mall and what we did at the mall and the stores we'd go to, which we'll obviously get into, but it just made me feel old knowing that everything's Amazon now. Nobody's going to the mall. Like you'll talk about your experience when you went. I'm sure it was a light crowd. Like last time I was at a mall, there was like no one there. There's no one in the stores anymore.
Okay, we're going to get to it, but that was my favorite part when I went recently.
Yeah, it's great.
I fucking marched around that place. I got exactly what I needed.
In and out.
It was not an experience.
Yeah.
It was efficient. There was no one around. I could take my time. The woman in Nordstrom was all over me. And you know what? I did send her for another size. So I truly leaned into the mall experience, and it's better now.
I agree.
That's my takeaway.
But think about what you're saying. The fact that no one's there, how are these stores going to stay open?
They're not. But for the time being,
so enjoy it.
They have a great e-commerce business.
Enjoy the wave. This podcast is happily sponsored by Wonderweave, where each story is a doorway to a child's imagination. Wonderweave is an innovative app that crafts custom tales for your child with text, vivid images, and audio narration, all powered by the magic of AI. Proudly woman-owned, Wonderweave champions creativity and learning, transforming screen time into an interactive journey. Just picture your little one, eyes wide with wonder as they explore stories where they're the star, brought to life through your own voice, thanks to the app's unique voice cloning feature. Every parent wishes to leave a mark in their child's heart, and Wonderweave lets you do just that. Whether it's before bed or on the go, your voice can be the comforting guide through enchanted worlds and spirited adventures. So why wait? Embark on this captivating voyage with your child. Visit wonderweave.app now to start your free trial and create lasting memories one magical story at a time. Wonderweave, bringing families closer with every word.
I, of course, want to start from the very fucking beginning of every story. So the history of the shopping mall experience.
Ever.
Yes.
Of course.
Well, I just need to start from the beginning. I really enjoy how we get to where we are.
When you say that, which you've said a couple times, it reminds me of Sound of Music. Let's start from the very beginning.
Actually,
it's a very good place to start.
It is a very good place to start.
So on that, start at the very
it's
beginning.
Just, it
Great
gives you,
tune.
It's a very
That
good
was
place
good.
to start.
Yeah.
Good singing.
I mean, your tone, sheer perfection. So it's kind of a complex history since they served as like social hubs and also entertainment destinations. That's kind of why they were designed. The first shopping centers designed for cars because people used to just like walk to stores. So they started conglomerating them because people could drive to them now.
Oh, cool.
So you didn't just have to walk to your downtown market. So they were built in the early 20th century. Market Square in Illinois in 1916 was one of the first. Country Club Plaza in Missouri in 1924. And then after World War II, the concept evolved with larger open air malls anchored by department stores, obviously. 80s, 90s, early 2000s.
What was the first department store? Did you look that up?
I did not.
You have failed.
I know.
Yeah.
Malls in those decades were a popular place for Americans to shop, socialize, obviously, and you could be entertained there. Malls often had arcades.
Oh, nice.
Movie theaters.
Yeah.
Food courts, obviously.
I remember the movie theaters.
In 1986, Consumer Reports even ranked the mall as one of the top 50 most revolutionary consumer innovations.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Just because of what...
If you think about it, it is revolutionary. Jam them all together,
Yes.
make it a destination, one experience. Let's
And like
do
it wouldn't be abnormal for any age group. For ours particularly, it was a cool thing to do, but like your mom would enjoy to go to the mall. You know what I mean?
yeah.
My dad was like, "Oh, you need to go back to school shopping." Obviously, we're going to everyone went to the mall.
Well, because also another observation is that yes, I do order Amazon for everything, including toothpaste, including, you know,
I just ordered
anything
deodorant like
think of.
literally today.
Yeah, anything, exactly. Anything you can think of, it's like, bam. But when you're going for like a reset, like for school, you want multiple stores and you want to browse.
Yes.
That's the part that I miss. So like
Yes.
when I was in Nordstrom, I was just like, I literally went row by row, slowly browsing every dress. And it was
And when you have all the
truly
time in
a
the world,
delight.
it's the nicest feeling because I love to online shop because it's such easy access, but I low-key hate it because the majority of things I order, I'm like, that looks good in a photo, and then I bring it home, and on my body, it's like, you look like a potato.
You look like a potato.
So I can't wear this.
I'll post that photo.
Or
Oh, yeah. Post the potato photo,
please
obviously.
don't. Or what happened to me literally this morning is I ordered a dress and it came and I didn't read the fine print and the whole thing was basically bedazzled. And I was like, this was the cutest dress ever until I got up close and it was fucking
sparkly.
sequins.
Oh my God, that's so embarrassing.
It's
You
so
can't
embarrassing.
wear that.
Obviously, I'm returning it.
Well, I'm also, another problem, I'm bad at the returning game. And, you know, so I often end up with clothes that don't fit me that I
Correct.
just have.
Well, you know what also pisses me off, and I have like a moral issue with it, is paying me for the shipping back. Part of your business model should be to account for the fact that sometimes people are going to send it back. I'm
You
not
mean
paying
like
for
what
it.
Amazon does?
Fuck you. Yeah. Maybe Amazon has spoiled me.
Also, though, Amazon has such a good business mechanism that they're like, we don't fucking need to charge you for shipping. We got this one.
And
Well,
sometimes
no.
they're just like, why don't you just keep that?
Well,
Right.
so I was just going to say,
We'll send you another one.
We don't even want it back.
Yeah.
this happened to me with Target literally yesterday. I got something that was like stained, not stained, but nicked. Like there was black on it because it nicked something else probably in the warehouse. And so I went online to get a replacement and I was like rolling my eyes because to your point, I was like, oh, I don't want to like take this to the store to
Yeah, it's a pain in the
or
ass.
the post office to return it. And it was like, literally was like, keep it, recycle it, or do what you will. We'll send you another one. I was like, do what I will. You know what? I'm just going to face the black spot to the wall, use it for the basement bathroom, and then get the new ones
Yeah.
for my room bathroom.
For a more high profile
2 for
bathroom.
1.
Totally.
Love it. Beat
all
the
right.
system.
In the 90s and 2000s, obviously, every era had their like store draws.
Yes.
Also, I have a question before we get into some of the stores. Did your mall have a movie theater?
yes, of
Yeah.
course.
Mine didn't.
Really?
Yeah.
It was across the parking lot, though. It wasn't attached to the mall.
Oh,
But it was like, you'd
It
park
was
in the
in the
mall parking
same-
lot.
yes.
Well,
Yeah.
actually, I had multiple malls, so some of them did. Like, I
mean-
think the Short Hills Mall
I mean,
in
like,
Jersey.
what a weird brag. We had the West Farms Mall, and that was the only mall we went to.
When you're in the tri-state area, you can go to many malls.
I guess I could, but I wouldn't go like 2 towns over to go to the mall.
Okay, whatever.
We had a lot of malls, I feel like.
Yeah, see? Fuck you, Kyle.
Well, you're from Pittsburgh.
What does that mean?
That's like a
and why did
city.
you say it like that?
Also, he's not like, no one lives in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, all the malls are outside of the city.
Excuse me. I'm not good at my geography.
They're
But
like
anyway, fine. I stand corrected. I
suburbanites.
come from not rural Connecticut, but suburban Connecticut.
Yeah.
There weren't malls everywhere.
So your one mall did not have
Did not have a movie theater.
Ooh, okay. So that means...
They did have a Rainforest Cafe.
Of course it
Do you
did.
remember when Rainforest Cafe came into the mix?
Do I remember?
It was a fucking thrill.
It was an experience.
My dad fucking refused to ever go.
Really?
He hated it. He was
I feel like
I
my
could see
mom
that.
liked
it's
going.
noisy.
For some
and
reason,
the food sucks.
Can
and
I-
there's too much shit going on. If there's one more thunderstorm, I'm going to lose
Oh,
it.
I love
like,
the
he's like,
thunderstorm.
I gotta go.
Wait, do you remember? For some reason, all I think about is like a toucan.
You were in the rainforest, so the squawk would happen.
You know what?
Then there'd
I
be a
think
thunderstorm.
The toucan signaled the thunderstorm.
Oh, maybe.
That's why he's top of mind for
and
me.
you sit there and it would like thunder like a ride at Disney. And you'd be
Totally.
sitting there rocking your chicken fingers. And I was like, this is dope.
Hell
You know what
yeah.
I mean? Like, I feel fucking cool.
Well, also like it's a commitment.
yeah.
We're going in. We're experiencing the rainforest. we're doing.
This is a
shit.
learning
Yeah, we're doing
experience.
shit. We're not like just fast fooding here.
Yes. Well, if we're on food, we can talk mall food. So what was your
Is it
go-to
Auntie
mall?
Annie's or Auntie Anne's?
Auntie Anne's.
Whichever one is not your real
Aunt
great aunt.
or aunt?
That's a regional thing. Do you say aunt or aunt?
You say aunt, but the actual chain is Auntie Annie's, I think. No,
Anne's.
Anne's, Auntie Anne's.
But also, it depends on which aunt I'm talking about.
well,
like, it's
we're
an
talking
aunt.
about Anne, the pretzel maker.
She's Auntie Anne's. Auntie Anne's? Auntie Anne's. Auntie Anne's. I'm
It's
going to
not
stick with
Auntie
it.
Anne's.
It's not auntie.
So yeah, auntie makes it sound like a little old lady. And what's even
Yes.
crazier is that I have an Auntie Annie,
Oh.
who is a great aunt.
Had.
She just passed.
Yeah.
Oh.
So R.I.P. She lived a full
She was a
life. I think
gem.
she was 100 years old.
She was a gem.
We should get a pretzel in her honor.
But no, my point is, all I think about is her when we say Auntie Annie.
Yeah.
But is it Auntie Annie? Is it Auntie Anne's?
It's Auntie
You
Anne's.
literally just asked me this the other day when I went to the mall.
What?
What is it called? Because you can
Oh,
use
yeah.
it with my
Yeah.
Auntie
It's
Annie.
Auntie
Right.
Anne's.
And she goes by Auntie Annie. Not even.
That's why you're
Aunt
confused.
Annie.
It's
yeah.
And when
Auntie
I met her, I thought her first name was Auntie Annie. I didn't think it was like Aunt Annie. I
you
was like,
can't handle the auntie.
In
I
my-
think
I
is what it
can't.
is.
I can't.
In any
I
context.
can't. I don't think I
It's
can.
too
I think you're
much.
right. Auntie.
All right. What other food? Give me more.
Mrs.
Oh, Panda
Fields.
Express.
Panda Express was a big
Is that
one.
what it's
yeah.
called?
Yeah, good one.
But
Mrs.
I feel
Fields
like
is
I
what?
feel like
A
small
cookie?
staples. Mrs. Fields was the cookie.
Ooh, Mrs. Fields was good. Soft,
And then
warm,
smoothies obviously was
I
a big
love a
one.
smoothie at
Everyone
the
was
mall.
getting smoothies.
Oh,
Why
is
are
yours
smoothies at the mall
throwbacks?
so good?
Because it was easy to just walk around and have
And
it.
Yes.
Chinese food.
Yeah, and obviously
Why
Chinese
Yeah.
is
food.
Chinese food so good at the mall?
I don't know.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter what brand it is.
Any
Slap
brand.
a name on there
No,
and I'm
honestly,
Right.
non-name brand better.
100%. If I don't recognize you, fill me
Dirtier,
up.
the better.
Yes.
And honestly, I want it to look run down.
Yeah.
Give me that dirty
Yes.
Chinese food.
Ew.
You standing with the baby yelling at me about dirty Chinese food right now. I'm like, we need to give her a
And
seat.
forceful pointing while
Yes.
she's
I
holding
was
the baby.
doing
with the
so
other
much
hand.
better. I actually thought to myself, I need to not be aggressive on these episodes.
No,
So
she's about to
standing up-
slug me over Chinese food.
No, we're on the same team.
No, we're on the
this.
same team, but you just
Yes.
might get so worked up it might be a mistake.
And her standing
friendly fire
makes it even more aggressive because she's looking down at
Yes.
us. What was your smoothie? Like I mentioned, Orange Julius in the top at the open.
Oh,
Like,
I didn't know what that was.
Okay, it was a smoothie place.
It's a smoothie.
Was that what you had at your one little
I think
tiny
Mine
mall?
weren't name brand.
I don't remember.
Mine
It was
were
just
like-
the smoothie place, and I don't even remember the name, but it's
Got it.
definitely still there. But smoothies were a big deal. And if you went with your parents and you're like, can we get a pretzel? Can we get a cookie?
Yeah,
Can we
and
get a smoothie?
Starbucks
And they were
once I
like,
got older.
no.
At
Yeah,
the mall was
Starbucks
always
was
good.
cool at the mall too, and you'd get like a fucking caramel frappuccino.
Okay. I don't think anyone else did this, but I would always treat myself to the most like ridiculous
Yes, a
drink,
caramel
but only
frappuccino.
at the mall.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Any frappuccino.
We must think about all
tee
the
me
things
up.
we just said. We probably consumed like in the walking through the mall,
But it's
experience.
exercise.
True.
Because mall
Lots of
walking is
steps.
also on my list.
Lots of steps.
Because
Okay, fine.
Oh
mall
man, old
walking.
ladies loved it.
And when you would go, especially in the heyday, because it was so busy, malls would open early for the walkers.
Yep.
You could get in at 9.
But you couldn't get into the store.
Couldn't get into the
until
store,
10.
so it was just walking. So if you went
Wait,
early,
what?
yeah, they would open them early because like people were using them to exercise.
I mean,
People
that's what I did
sometimes
the other
would
day.
run through the mall,
Stop it.
and there was like some malls had like walking lanes. Did you ever have that designation?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
like a bike lane?
Basically, where there were some parts of the mall where they would just have like a walker's lane.
So
like the regular
here.
shoppers
can't be
weren't just
real.
because it was so busy and there was people would go in like their jumpsuits and like
That I
fucking
remember.
work out.
The old people in the jumpsuits with the
picture-
sweatbands,
Yes.
the
Just
weights.
like
they'd have the weights.
and they're just walking
I was just
in
gonna say,
the
like,
walker lane.
dirty Italian men in their like Adidas
Yes,
tracksuits.
or like really old ladies. Because it also, the social element of it is there's like ambient stuff to do. If the weather's bad, you can always go.
Yeah, true.
You know, there's a lot of things happening, things to look at, so you're not like feeling like you're exercising,
Well, it
like
was
you're
like
just
a
yucking it up.
hangout for
And
kids.
aesthetically, it's like there's fun things to look at. It's like walking the streets of New York. Like there's always a storefront to look in. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, agreed.
I could walk really far in New York, but I'm not going to walk 45 minutes in, my neighborhood.
Yeah, but in New York, you're gonna see like Bergdorf's, where at the mall you're gonna see like wet
Well, I
seal.
thought you were going to say like homeless people. Well, you're going to see more dangerous.
You're gonna see meth heads.
Yeah.
but you'll see nicer stores.
also nicer stores.
But I was gonna say you'll see like wet seal.
But it does like make you, time passes faster. So it's a good place to exercise.
No, the other day when I went, I hit my step goal in 5 seconds.
Yes.
It was incredible.
'Cause you're just-
and all I did was I went there to go to the department stores. I didn't even go anywhere else. And I just walked between Nordstrom and Bloomingdale's and then back because I parked by Nordstrom and left. And I got like 10,000 steps.
Yeah.
It was wild. And I went up and down from floor 2 to 3.
Yeah.
Not in the escalator.
Wow.
Good
You're
job.
a hero.
I tried.
You're sporty.
I tried. I did. I actually wore sneaks on purpose.
Well, obviously, you're going to the mall.
was my workout.
Like, wear a good footwear.
Agreed.
You can't go to the mall willy-nilly,
If I
especially
wore a
if you're
sports
meandering.
bra, that would have really been a commitment. But
That
I
would have been
didn't.
hilarious
I
if you
didn't.
wore a sports bra.
I didn't.
Just for, optimal agility.
I had to try stuff on with a real bra.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well,
Do you ever think about that? So the other thing I used to do before I go to the mall, not anymore because I'm an old lady and it doesn't really matter what I look like because it's too late for me. But
Right.
when I was young, I used to do, like if I was shopping, like the other day I went to get a dress for a wedding. Shout out Brett Swenson. And I didn't do this, but historically when I was a kid, I would have like straightened my hair. Right? Because
oh,
that
yeah.
was how I wore my
you
hair.
have to look cute.
But I had to look good to know how the dress was going to look with nice hair. So when I would get dressed for the mall, depending on what I was shopping for, I would wear specific things.
Whoa, I
And
never
do
did that.
specific things. Yes, like straighten my hair.
No, you have to look cute in case you run into anyone.
Oh, yeah, that wasn't where I was
And
going.
then also when you were in high school, though, it was cool to look schlubby. So like you would wear pajamas to the mall or something.
Oh my God, pajamas
and like
to
a
the mall
sweatshirt
sounds-
with
Didn't we
Uggs.
talk about this with something else?
Blockbuster.
Oh yeah, we used to
Blockbuster.
do that at Blockbuster too. Kind of anywhere in
So
that
you were
era.
schlubby like 24/7, huh?
Kyle loves a good sweatpant.
Yeah, I'm really good at them.
She's really good at buying sweats.
yeah. Well, because comfort is so important to me. But truly, it is. All right,
is, yeah.
Let's talk about
Keep going.
stores. All right, so there's like freaking 1,000. What was your go-to department store?
As a kid, Macy's.
Yeah,
As an adult, Bloomingdale's.
yeah. I was a Nordstrom kid in high school.
So that's where I went the other day.
Yeah.
Nordstrom is like a sleeper hit.
Yes, it is.
I found it better than Bloomingdale's because Bloomingdale's is so expensive and
Bloomingdale's is like also old lady fancy.
yeah, it's too much.
Yes.
So when I was like growing up, I thought I had graduated when I went to Bloomingdale's. Now that I'm old, I actually don't want to be in Bloomingdale's. I want to be in Nordstrom.
Right.
Who knew? Oh, I used to love Lord & Taylor too.
All right, let's talk about some of the other stores. All right, so I found this article that's about 32 chains you'd only remember if you hung out at the mall in the 2000s.
Oh, great.
Nice.
Is
So I'm
Wet
just
Seal
going to
on
rattle
there?
them off and we stop me when you want to talk about
Okay.
it. Aeropostale.
Aeropostale.
Aeropostale, is that what it's called?
I don't know. That's just what I call it.
Well, I couldn't get the accent when I wrote it. I mean, you would go there, but that's on par for me with like American Eagle, Hollister,
And Abercrombie and Fitch
and
at the
Abercrombie.
time.
But
Are we
Abercrombie and
coming
Fitch was
back?
king.
So Abercrombie and Fitch was an experience.
I still think
Smell
about
the perfume.
and the music blaring, and you're
It's
like,
also-
"Mom, can I get these pants?" And she's like,
And it was
"I'm
always
leaving."
it was always dark in the
that is
Abercrombie
what I was
stores.
just gonna say. You couldn't even fucking see
You
what you
couldn't
were
see
buying.
anything.
The best
The naked
is that
men on the
it
walls.
all
Yes.
said Abercrombie and Fitch on it too. Like
Everything
it was so
said Abercrombie,
stupid.
but you could, or an A&F. Even if it was a sweater, there was a very big embroidered A&F.
Yes.
You couldn't get anything that
It
was not
hideous.
branded with their.
I know we've said it on a different podcast, but what a fucking comeback, man.
I mean,
Apparently, I was talking to Brevetti, shout out Caroline Brevetti. She's been buying a lot of stuff from Hollister.
She did say that. She had a really cute dress on.
Wasn't that like American Eagle's like little baby brother?
Yes, I think they're all connected.
Yeah, they're all in like a parent company.
Tiers. And then now they have like Aerie.
Yeah, Aerie. But do you also remember there was a tier? It started with an F. Is it on? Oh no, sorry. It started with an R. It was the more adult Abercrombie and Fitch.
No.
It's like Refi or something. I have to look it up. We'll come back to it.
That does not sound familiar.
You will have never shopped there because it wasn't for us.
Well, and then the back to school catalog for Abercrombie was huge.
Oh, I forgot.
And you'd go in there and it was a fucking zoo. Everyone and their mom is in there.
That was the thing is like you couldn't even find your size. Like it was actually not a good experience.
No, it was messy. And Abercrombie was the place to be.
Why?
For back to school.
I guess like it was just the
sex
brand.
sells. Their marketing was fucking awesome.
Well, they had all those hot like
you had to be hot to work there. Like you couldn't get a job if you weren't attractive.
Did you ever see the documentary about the Predator? I love to talk about him. Him and Aaron Hernandez. I don't know what it is, but just
it's
love
weird
their
that
stories.
Those scratch an itch because Aaron Hernandez, like ordinarily, that sounds like something up my alley.
Did you see?
Doesn't really hit for me.
Do you know anything about it? You obviously don't.
I listened to the Boston Globe podcast.
No, you didn't, and you didn't get hooked.
Well, he's just dead. I mean, I hate to say it.
I mean, who
so
cares?
Like to me, the story's over. So yes, it was interesting. If he was still alive, there would be.
I want to know more about him banging his friend on the football team as a kid.
We all do.
Anyway, did you see Ryan Murphy is coming out with the biopic on Aaron Hernandez? And instead of, what is it? American Story. It's American Sports Story.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
I know, because just like me, Ryan Murphy knows a good story when he sees it. But when I do 99 Scandals next week, I did some deep homework, i.e. watched Ryan Murphy's biopic of the Clinton issue, and he goes deep.
Yeah, he does. It's
so I'm
really
excited.
Wait, who? Ryan Murphy or Bill Clinton?
Ooh, that was a good burn.
That was
Too
like
bad Bill wasn't there to see it.
That was like a dirty dad joke.
Got it.
Like it was like
it,
corny, but also really good, but also like
super
horny.
dirty. Yeah.
All right, real quick. Hollister is part of Abercrombie and Fitch's
Yeah, that's
company.
what I said.
Oh, okay. And Aeropostale and American Eagle are their own little.
Oh,
is
okay.
Aerie part of that?
Who?
I think Aerie is part of that, but
Aerie's
Aerie's
like,
new, and they have like pajamas and like.
I was gonna say I thought they were underwear.
Underwear.
Underwear. I heard there was some underwear.
Every once in a while, you just a fat Italian man comes out of your mouth. Yeah.
It just every time that my mask comes off.
Yeah. It's like, bro, who let you out of your cage?
Brooklyn dirtbag.
All right, so FYE. Do you remember FYE?
Yes. What was in FYE? Is that
CD
CDs?
store?
Yeah.
So that's like a
CD
Sam
store.
Goody.
Sam Goody.
And it had that blue and yellow logo.
Yeah.
Yogo.
Triangle?
Yes.
Yeah.
Justice
good.
or Limited 2 was a little bit below me.
That's rude.
No, not below me, like younger than me.
No, we were limited to. You're lying.
I don't think I.
Do you know who was a
my
model?
Mom didn't let me go to Limited 2.
Do you know who was a model for Limited 2?
Who?
Paige DeSorbo.
Whoa.
Yeah, as a kid. Limited 2 was everything.
Limited 2 was
It was
cool,
elementary school.
Yeah, but I don't. Maybe
It
my mom
wasn't
just
a
didn't let me
mall
shop
experience. It was more like a
That store
get the
though,
magazine.
I know exactly where it is in the mall still.
Oh yeah, and also like the setup of the store.
It's a fixture. Delia's.
Are you okay?
No,
I'm not okay.
Delia's was everything.
I know.
I forgot about it.
I forgot about Delia's.
I need a moment.
Okay.
What was that? Like jewelry and stuff?
No,
Yeah, I know.
it's basically limited to. But Delia's, why was Delia's so good?
I don't know. It felt like
I forgot. I could cry hearing the word Delia's. Why?
I feel like Delia's wasn't trying as hard as Limited 2, and it like was a
It was
sleeper
cooler.
cool. Yeah.
Is it like the Avril Lavigne of pop princesses?
Sure. You just want to bring up Avril. It's fine.
I do. I just love her.
Claire's. Did you guys have a Claire's?
Of course.
That's where I got my ears pierced.
Okay, so I was going to say, you made a comment about how my earring is fucked up today.
Her earrings are literally not in a line. They're in a triangle.
No, well, because the drunk toddler at Claire's that did my piercing didn't measure, just shot the gun wherever they could point it, and so my earring is completely out of alignment.
I don't even like. I remember sitting in Claire's, and you would sit in this weird seat, and in ours the walls were glass, so
Yep.
everyone could see you.
It was
And
like-
I was trying so hard not to freak out.
You're on display. Well, now, so like I just took Charlotte, and there was like 2 ways to get your ears pierced as a kid: in the mall at Claire's or at Piercing Pagoda.
Yeah.
or you went to like a doctor.
Yes.
Now, which my first holes, my mom booked the doctor.
Yep.
My second holes, my stepmom took me to Claire's.
Okay.
So you can see the craftsmanship.
The quality.
Yeah.
Well, because I don't know what the qualifications were to be a piercer at Claire's,
Well, that's
but
what
it
I'm
was
saying.
teenager
You're a
with
kid.
like 2 hands.
Well, so I just took Charlotte. It didn't go well, but for another day. And it's a cool, hip place. It's called Rowan, which is like Claire's, except the piercers are nurses.
Whoa.
It's weird. It's like a
That's
a mix.
good.
It's fantastic. I'm gonna go back and get my hole fixed. that
Well,
Claire
I got
fucked
my
up.
first holes at Claire's, and then the second and third hole that I have, my mom was like, did not like the Claire's experience.
Yeah, of course.
So
'cause
she
it's shit.
brought me to a tattoo parlor, and I got a pierced with a needle.
So that's a fourth option.
That's a fourth option, and I was shocked
Wait,
that my mom
you got
did
pierced
it.
with a needle on your lobe, not your cartilage?
Yes.
That's weird.
Yeah, it wasn't a gun. It was a needle that went through for my second and third holes. That's why she brought me to, because she didn't like the gun.
See, the gun is just haphazard.
No, that's what I mean.
It can,
and it's like,
it can shoot anywhere.
it's just like, they're going to shoot this into your neck, and like, this is going to be over for us. So
I wanted to get my ears pierced as a kid.
I'm really glad you didn't.
Yeah.
Same.
I had the
You
fake.
might not be here today. If you got your ears pierced. Snow King
I
would
had the
not have
fake-
been your title. Let me tell you.
I had the fake magnetic one.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't, Brandon. On the upper ear?
Yeah.
With his
where-
spiky
Wait,
hair?
That's so
Yeah,
gross.
Gina they might get a divorce right now.
Honestly, I'm sweating. I'm so uncomfortable.
Yeah, we all went through
Did
these
you have a shell
phases.
necklace too?
Yeah. Puka shell?
Keep going.
Okay, I'll just keep rocking through them.
Yeah.
Build-A-Bear.
Oh,
Build-A-Bear was new on the scene, and it was super fucking cool.
it's still around.
That would not go anywhere. The novelty of that never wears off. But when it hit the scene, I remember
It
it
showing
coming out. I remember just like being too old to be in a bear store.
Yeah.
And with my friends, we're like, let's go build a bear today. And it's like, we just need something to do in the mall.
How many bears can you build?
The limit does not exist.
I know, but why would you? Why would
so
you
many,
want
so many
to?
styles
When do you
and colors and outfits.
When do you think Build-A-Bear came into existence?
2000.
2002 is my guess.
97.
Jesus.
Oh, wow. It takes a while to circulate.
That
Just
makes
because the
sense.
first Build-A-Bear store was in 1997 doesn't mean West Farms had it. You know what I mean?
I mean, they didn't even have a movie theater. So.
All right, let's see some other ones we have here. Bath and Body Works.
Oh yeah,
And that was
the
one you could spend hours in.
Oh, the smells.
The sprays.
So Bath and Body Works was like before Sephora for me, and that was like
Yeah.
where that and the Victoria's Secret scents. Do you remember all the sprays? So those would be what I would spray on myself. They weren't even perfumes; they were like body sprays, and they were disgusting. But I bought every kind.
Honestly,
I'm
if
trying to
someone
think-
gave me one today, I would be like, thank you.
I was trying to think. There
What
was
a great
one
gift.
Well, there was one scent that was really popular that kids would gift
Cucumber
each
melon.
other.
Obviously. Of course it
Did
was
you look
cucumber
that
melon.
up or do you
No,
remember
of course
it?
I just remember
oh
that.
my God. Kyle, I think I'm going to cry on this episode. There's just so much that speaks to me. I mean, are we going to talk about Victoria's Secret and Victoria's Secret Pink?
We weren't, but we can.
Was Victoria's Secret not like a whole thing for you?
Well, these were 32 ones that like I think that you mostly would forget about.
oh, because Victoria's
You know what I
Secret's
mean?
still
Like
rocking.
finish line. Everyone had a finish line.
Oh, is
Or
Lids,
Foot Locker.
Is
Yeah,
Lids
or a Foot
on
Locker.
there? Is Lids,
Lids
on
is
there?
on here.
Oh, Lids was
Lids
my
was
spot.
awesome. I
Really?
didn't even buy hats. I just would go,
Go
in
and
to look
look.
at them.
There was something with them, the way they're on the walls stacked to
Just
the ceiling.
Like gorgeous.
Disney
Like,
stores were huge.
in the mall?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember that.
And then they also had at the time a Discovery Channel store.
that I
Do you
remember,
remember that?
weirdly. Yes.
But
I
only
don't
because of
remember
the
Disney.
aesthetic of it, because it looked like the National Geographic. Like the scheme was really on point.
Yeah.
So I never really went in there because it's boring, and that's not cool to be into Discovery Channel.
That reminds me of stuff you find at like the airport.
Yes,
You
and
know
that's
those
why you kind
stores?
of never went in there because you could just do that later.
Yeah.
Charming Charlie.
I never heard of that.
You never heard of a Charming
No,
Charlie?
what is that?
They were kind of like knick-knacky, but like also had clothes, like one of those like dumb hodgepodgey stores.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But
And like
I've
with
never heard of
jewelry,
it.
more jewelry focused.
Oh,
Charming Charlie.
interesting.
Let me see. There was one more on here. Oh, Hot Topic, obviously.
Hot Topic was like, you either were, there was like two clientele.
Hot Topic or PacSun.
PacSun.
Oh, yeah.
PacSun
I
was
loved
like
PacSun.
bought
I
a
still
few things in
remember
there.
a pair of pants I bought from PacSun that I loved.
Wait, actually?
Yes, and I
That's
still think about
awesome.
those pants. I was like, those were cool pants.
Yeah, there's a couple of outfits that I bought in my day. A lot of Forever 21. Is that not on the list?
No, but Forever 21
Was later.
Yeah, it was later.
That
And
was,
like
like,
the
more
end of high
adult
school
mulling.
and college. Like that was where we got our going out tops. You know what I mean?
Because we were trying to be Forever 21.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I never
we didn't realize
understood
it
that.
now.
No, but I never understood the point of the title of the store for a long time.
I didn't think about it.
That's what it means.
Why would I? If you kept a Forever 21 shirt though for like
You're a
more than a
loser.
year, like bro.
Well, they're
although
so
I was
cheap.
caught red-handed in photos in the same Forever 21
was
shirt
it?
like 50 times.
I wonder if I remember it.
It was the light purple one that was long with flowers on it, and it was a V-neck
Wait,
T-shirt.
I know it. You fucking loser. I know it. I love that for
Forever
you.
21.
After Forever 21, then we graduated to Zara, and then it was like,
Yes.
we just stay here now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zara annoys me more than Forever 21 because the chaos in Forever 21 was you have to
You're hunting.
be ready when you go into Forever
No, you're
21.
hunting.
Because sometimes we would go in there as like with my friends and we'd be like, we're not in this today. So that means you can't shop. You know what I mean? Like
You need to have your head in
you
the
have
game.
to have your head in the game
Also,
to be there.
I'll see you in 30 minutes because I'm going hunting.
Yes.
And we're not going to
No, we don't
talk.
hang out. We're not
gonna
chit-chatting.
be near
We
each
come
other.
back when we see each other. We have 18 things in our hands.
And it's all by color. So, like, find me in the blue
Yeah,
section.
exactly.
You might
I
be
don't-
in pink. Like, I'm going to be in
See you
blue
later.
and beige.
Right.
I'll see you on the other side.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we'll meet each other at the line and we'll be overflowing.
Yes.
And it'll be so long that we'll try to decide if we can cut.
Right.
And then I'm going to come in where you are. And then I'm going to buy all the scrubs on the line because they merchandise it. So you buy everything on the way up.
Small little bottles of lotion, put
Forever
one-
21 was like, honestly, my heart is racing.
I know. No, because it was honestly a really fun game-oriented mission.
So it was like, how many things could you find? And then you would go in the dressing room and you'd have 1,000 things. They'd be
Yes.
like, you can only take 10.
Yeah.
And then they would hold them to the side and you would just rip through your try-on because it was such crap. And like some of them were so obviously like missized
Yes.
and like
Oh, totally.
fell off the truck.
Right.
Like everything was crazy there. Honestly, I want to go right now.
I know.
I just feel like exhilarated by this.
I know. Well,
Speaking of exhilarating, what about Spencer gifts?
oh, I have Spencer's on here too.
So
Yeah.
Spencer's was like, I would go there to get like something edgy and leave. but
I
it
felt like
wasn't
I
as
was
exciting. To
I felt
me.
like I was doing something wrong when I went into
Well,
Spencer's.
there was like
like
dicks all over and stuff,
there was,
right?
like dildos and sex
like,
No,
stuff
if you
and
go in there, I was
gag
nervous
gifts.
to go in there like someone's going to see me and tell my mom.
Yeah, same. I was like, I feel like dirty going
No,
in there.
this is
but there was
when
like a
I
little bit
want
of
to
a
go in.
thrill.
It's like
Yes,
cool.
yes.
I agree with that.
I confused that with Hot Topic. a
Yeah,
little
Hot
bit.
Topic was just scary because there was a lot of like spiky stuff in there.
Including the people.
Yes, exactly. A lot of like belts with like, what are those called?
Not pegs, spikes. They're literally spikes.
Yeah, but not like rhinestones. There's a word for it.
Should we, speaking of all these stores, go to my quiz? Because
Yes.
some of it is about, so my quiz is a mix of millennial and Gen Z. So
Okay.
I did like a little bit of a
I
comparison.
agree because sometimes the quiz is super hard to make it all Gen Z.
Well, it's just like there's
So
not
the
like
quiz
a lot
section
going
should just be
on.
like fun.
Totally. This is funny because we talked about every single one of these. Which of these stores is most associated with the Millennial Mall experience? Aeropostale, Hot Topic, Forever 21, Abercrombie and Fitch.
Abercrombie and Fitch.
Abercrombie and Fitch.
Yeah. And the way in which
But, like-
we spoke about it was so obvious.
All of the above.
Yeah. When it comes to food courts, which fast food chain was a major hangout spot for millennials? Chipotle, Sparrow, Chick-fil-A, or Panda Express?
Panda Express.
Sparrow was the answer. It's the most popular.
I forgot about Sparrow, and I fucking
pizza,
love
right?
a Sparrow slice
Yep.
every once in a while.
Yeah.
It's
Is it
so shitty, but it's so
Sbarro or
good.
Sparrow?
I think it's Sbarro.
I don't really know.
I think
Yeah.
it's Sbarro.
I think however you want to say it. I think that's how
It
they
had
The way
the
you're
gr-
saying it, though, makes it sound like there's a U in there. Sub-R-O.
like Subway
Gen Z is more likely to shop in what way?
online.
Correct.
Okay.
That was stupid.
Not via Instagram because according to Katie, that's losery.
Oh, yeah. But, like, that's still
But if
online.
you type in a
That's
website
still
and shop online,
Yeah.
it's still cool.
What was a common... Wow, you did a great job because a lot of these things we've talked about.
Oh, good.
What was a common mall entertainment activity for millennials in the 2000s? You said it, but you said many things.
The movies?
That was one option, but the most used was the arcades.
Oh,
Oh,
For Gen Z, what's a common reason to visit a mall?
underwear. Underwear.
Meeting up with friends for content creation.
Ew.
That's why they go to the mall.
Oh, God. I go to the mall to like hang out with my friends, grab a bite, maybe window shop a little, dick around. I'd say if you went with your friends, 80% of the time you didn't actually buy anything.
Totally.
You know what I mean?
It was about the experience.
Right? Like you weren't going to shop. You were going to hang out at the
food,
mall.
Snacks,
You know what?
So you weren't shopping.
No.
You know what store you didn't mention? That was a big one. Bebe.
Oh, yeah, Bebe.
Or
Fuck.
Bebe.
I bought something there for one of my dances. I remember that Bebe dress I bought.
Was the tits.
Yes. Because it was also like H&M, but like edgier.
But like, and Bebe and rhinestones across the chest.
Yes.
Was everything.
Like you're a bad girl. And also everything was really tried to be black and white.
Oh my God. Yes.
Remember that? And then they would branch out into color sometimes, but it was like bold solids, like hot pink.
Yeah. Well, the other thing that I kind of dabbled in and then like wasn't as committed was Express.
Oh yeah, Express.
But that was
Express
like when I was
never
like
fit me right.
coming
so I would be
into
mad.
my more mature years. But then I was like, I don't really want this.
And I think Express also was like a cheaper version of like Ann Taylor. So it was trying to be fancy stuff, but like it was the quality of my Abercrombie.
I think I bought my first work outfit at Express. Yeah. Now that I think about it,
because they had like weird, like nice khakis, but they weren't.
But then
that
like
nice.
cool jeans, like their whole marketing thing was like hot blondes and jeans.
Yes.
Remember Anna Nicole Smith and like.
Oh yeah.
Was that Express? No,
think
that
so.
was Guess. That was Guess.
Was Guess?
But Express did a similar vibe.
Yes.
Real quick, mall kiosks, the little fellows in the
yeah.
middle and how they just turned over all the time.
Yeah.
There's always different random stuff. My brother and I worked at kind of the bootleg mall near us. It wasn't like in the top 3 malls. It was like the little bootleg that no one went to mall. We worked a kiosk during one holiday season between Thanksgiving and Christmas.
What did you sell?
My parents were like part business owner venture, whatever, with this golf umbrella called Swinging in the Rain. It would clip to the top of your bag, and then it was
Shut up.
It was spring loaded, so when you went to grab your club, you would just pull the umbrella back, and you'd grab the club, and then it would just go back into place, and it would keep your clubs dry. And my brother and I would sit at a kiosk. We had a golf club and a ball, and we'd bounce it. Remember those Tiger Woods commercials where you bounce the ball in the wedge? Yeah, you come from a golf family. So we would do that, and
You
then
guys are so cool.
sometimes we were so bored, so we would just keep trying to beat each other with who can do it the most.
Because no one was coming to your
No
kiosk?
one was coming to our kiosk. There was no one in that mall.
Well,
it was the biggest
kiosks
waste
are
of time.
the biggest racket. They would try and sell me like straighteners all the time, and it's like
Yes.
buzz off.
Why do they always want to do like a demo?
Always with the demo.
Phone
Right.
cases,
And they
ornaments.
Phone
chase you
cases was
like
a big one.
dog. Like,
And-
hey ma'am, and sometimes they try to trick you.
And they're like bringing the
Yes.
spray and spraying you with it.
All right. Well, as I've mentioned, I've wanted to cry many times, just like Avril.
Yes.
So obviously, I've had a
You
good
were more
experience.
emotional this time, though.
I've had such a good experience talking about malls. What are your final thoughts?
I miss them all. I really miss the experience of them all. And it's another thing we say all the time. It's never coming back. And it's just like sort of a casualty of the era. But going to the mall is super fun.
So fun.
And it was so exciting.
Agree. Brandon, final thoughts?
Yeah, I agree with you guys. Friday nights, going to the mall, hanging out, walking around, not buying anything, seeing friends there.
Friday nights was a cool night to go, dude. That's like really.
For sure. Or Thursday if you want to
I'm just sad that our kids are not going to be able to experience that.
So here's the thing. I have a different opinion. I want to cry about how important the mall was to my upbringing. It literally was my babysitter, just like McDonald's. But I don't want Charlotte hanging around the mall. And honestly, when I went recently and no one was there and it was so efficient, I loved it for what it was actually meant to do, which is shop so many different stores in a short period of time, get in, get out. I even paid for my parking on my phone. Like everything was so swift.
Yeah.
I love it.
What do you want Charlotte to do instead is my only question.
I don't know. I got to think
can let
about it,
that
but
marinate.
it's not the mall.
Okay, that's fine. But
And
just
it's not
think about it. There's not a lot of
Applebee's.
options for kids who can't drink or do anything fun.
Yeah, do you think that just means she's going to get in trouble?
I mean, we would get in trouble at the mall too.
Yeah,
I don't know
get
what
caught by
trouble you
Paul
got in
Blart Mall Cop.
When you went into Spencer's and were playing with the dildos. On that note, we are the mustiest, the crustiest, dustiest millennials you ever did see. See ya.
Yes. Oh, they are good at that.
So good. So good.
Fudging shot.
Honestly, excuse me?
Did you just have a
I think I had
stroke?
a stroke. I was like,
Fudging shoppers?
fucking tchotchkes.
Oh, yeah. Fucking tchotchkes gets me going,
Every
too.
time.